The global energy map is shifting once again. As conflicts disrupt oil supply routes and geopolitical tensions escalate, China is making a strategic move that could reshape the balance of power in global energy markets. Beijing is rapidly increasing its imports of Russian oil, while Iranian supplies begin to falter. But this is not simply a story about oil. It is a story about alliances, sanctions, and the future of global power. China is the world's largest importer of crude oil. Its economic stability depends on uninterrupted energy supplies. But in recent months, instability in the Middle East, particularly around Iran, has begun to disrupt traditional supply routes. These disruptions are forcing Beijing to reconsider its energy strategy, and the solution appears to be Moscow. Recent market data reveals a dramatic shift. According to energy analytics firm Kepler, China's imports of Iranian crude fell to approximately 1.1 to 13 million barrels per day in February 2026. That is a decline of more than 115,000 barrels per day compared to January. Another analytics company, Vortexa, suggests the drop may be even steeper. Their data indicates imports from Iran have fallen to just over 1 million barrels per day. At the same time, Russian oil exports to China are rising sharply. Russia has quickly stepped in to fill the gap. In February, China imported an average of 2.07 million barrels per day of Russian crude. That represents an increase of nearly 370,000 barrels per day compared to January. For Beijing, Russian oil offers something extremely valuable in uncertain times: stability. Iran is attempting to maintain its position in the Chinese market. To attract buyers, Tehran has offered heavy discounts, as much as $10 to $11 per barrel below global benchmarks. Yet price alone is no longer the decisive factor. Security of supply has become the priority. Escalating military tensions and the risk of disruptions in the Strait of Hormuz have made Iranian exports increasingly unpredictable. The shift toward Russian oil reflects a deeper geopolitical realignment. Energy cooperation between Beijing and Moscow has intensified significantly since the beginning of the war in Ukraine. Bilateral trade between the two countries now exceeds $230 billion, and energy remains the foundation of this strategic partnership. China's energy pivot could reshape global oil markets. As India deepens its cooperation with the United States and reduces purchases of Russian crude, China is becoming Moscow's largest energy customer. Meanwhile, competition between Russian and Iranian suppliers is intensifying. Both countries are now offering significant discounts to secure Chinese demand. One location remains central to the entire story: the Strait of Hormuz. Nearly 20% of the world's oil supply passes through this narrow waterway. Any prolonged disruption could trigger a shock across global energy markets, and China would be among the most affected economies. China's growing dependence on Russian energy may also limit its diplomatic flexibility. Beijing must carefully balance its relationships with Russia, Iran, the Middle East, and Western powers. In an increasingly fragmented world, energy security is no longer just an economic issue. It is a geopolitical weapon. China's shift toward Russian oil is more than a temporary market adjustment. It signals a deeper transformation in global energy politics. As supply chains realign and alliances evolve, the question remains: will energy cooperation reshape the balance of power in the 21st century? Or will it deepen the fractures in an already divided world? If you want more deep geopolitical analysis like this, support the channel with a like and subscribe. Your support helps us continue producing independent global news and analysis. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss the next update.